Welcome back to another episode of Hoopetry in Motion. The entire crew is back. We're here. We're locked in. We got myself, Eric L. We got Armani, aka Hey 15, Ernest, and we got Josh, aka Flatbush 5. So on today's episode, we're going to discuss the All-Star starters that have just been released last Monday. We're going to recap and give our thoughts on with the fans and the media and the voting get right for the starting 10 for East and West, and we'll get our opinions on that. Latest injury we had on the Warriors: Jimmy Butler went down last night with a torn right ACL, and he is done for the season. How will that affect the Warriors for the rest of the season, and also including the trade deadline coming up in a couple weeks? And also, we'll talk about the New York Knicks and their slump in January's play. What went wrong after them winning the cup, and is there a solution in sight for them? Dig into that and also more topics for this recording. So sit back, relax, and take notes and enjoy the show. So the All-Star starters were announced last Monday on Martin Luther King Day. So in the Eastern Conference, you had Jaylen Brown, Cade Cunningham, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Maxey from the 76ers.
Well deserved.
Well deserved. And in the Western Conference, you had Victor Wembanyama, Steph Curry, Jokic, SGA, Shai Gilgeous, and Luka Doncic.
Oh my God, who's missing? So,
for the first time in 21 years.
Yeah.
No LeBron James in the for the All-Star starters. Also, no Kevin Durant in the All-Star starters. Also, no Anthony Edwards in the starting for the
I think that's the biggest
starters. What are your thoughts on the starting lineups for the All-Stars, and did they get it right? And who was the biggest snub?
So for me, I would say it's Ant-Man. I think Ant-Man should have got the start. He's playing really, really good basketball this season. And then I think everybody else except for Steph Curry, I think Steph Curry didn't deserve the starting position. If anything, that should have been Ant-Man's position. Now, in terms of LeBron not making it, not starting, I mean, part of it comes as a surprise because it's like something that we just been so used to seeing for the past 21 years, right? 21 years. But also then again, like his play this season, like LeBron has, like, as of last night when they played the Nuggets, he showed to kick back the time. But also, like, there's been games where LeBron has struggled. But my biggest thing is, I understand it's fan vote, player vote, all of that gets combined. Yo, what happened to the LeBron soldiers? What happened? Y'all didn't word. I said, y'all didn't do it right. So he hasn't announced that this is his last season, but for somebody who's in that period of his career where, like, the end is near, what happened? Like, I checked his jersey sales. He's 5th in jersey sales, but also this is something that we've been asking for like the past couple seasons, like the transition to the future of the NBA. So Braun not starting is just like slow steps to, all right, the Tyrese Maxeys, the Cade Cunninghams, the Shays, the Wembys. Like, this is our stars right now for the future of the league. So,
I mean, yes, it is. We're at a point now where, you know, the transition to the newer stars or the newer faces of the league are to take over. But funny enough, LeBron was ranked 8th amongst the starters, potential starters.
LeBron soldiers.
So with the players, because it's 50% fans, 25% players, 25% media. He was ranked 8th amongst players, 8th in the fan vote, and the media ranked him 9th.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Steph Curry was voted 2nd in player rank, 3rd in fan rank, and 6th in media rank.
Where's the balance?
Right? And so the Anthony Edwards snub. Anthony Edwards was ranked 4th among players, 7th amongst the fans, and 5th amongst media. Right? So Steph beats him in player ranking, in fan ranking, and also.
And Steph
Ant-Man beats him in the media ranking.
But Steph beats Braun and fan voting, correct?
Yes, in all categories.
That's the biggest surprise to me.
Yeah, he beat Braun in all categories. Now,
the
crazy thing is, it's like Ant-Man right now is averaging, he's averaging 29, 5, and I'm gonna round up because it's 3.7, 4 assists, right? 29, 5, and 4, right? Steph is averaging 27, 3, and 5.
Yeah.
Or
still solid numbers.
I'm gonna round up 27, 4, and 5. He's averaging. And LeBron is averaging 22, 6, and 7.
Wait, can you do one more person for me? Because absolutely. I feel like people look over it. That KD.
Yes. Yes. KD's another one who I think was also well deserving of starting position on the team. KD this year is averaging 26, because it's 25.9. We're going to round up. 26, 5, and 4. So Ant-Man leads all in scoring, all in that group, leads all of them in scoring. Braun leads both in rebounds and assists. But like Steph has the best fan, media, and player vote out of all of them. Right? KD was ranked 5th in player ranking, 9th in fan vote, 7th in media ranking. And what's crazy is Denny Avdija was ranked 9th in media ranking, and LeBron was ranked the same, 9th in media ranking. You know? Denny had more fan votes than LeBron. Also had more fan votes than KD and Anthony Edwards.
LeBron soldiers, y'all down. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? I don't vote for the All-Star game anymore. I've been stopped.
Your vote matters.
Yeah, your vote man, clearly it does. Your vote matters.
I see that now. Yeah.
So like it's we're transitioning to a new guard of the NBA, and that's just how it happens. Remember when MJ, he didn't get selected as a starter, and I believe T-Mac or Vince Carter gave up. Vince gave up his starting spot for. Mm-hmm. Now, who's to say when these guys will do that? I don't know, because the difference is Mike announced his retirement. LeBron has yet to do that. So I mean, look, I'm not mad at it. I do. I mean, he's gonna be an all-star. He's gonna be an all-star. He may not be the starter, but he's getting it. Like it is what it is. It's just a real time to kind of see that like transition happening. It's pretty cool. And on the East is funny because
before you continue, they said this is if you break up the Team USA and Team World is the tallest lineup ever in All-Star game history.
Team World is basically
the smallest lineup.
So, and here's the thing: if you didn't know, I don't know if y'all knew this. I read this today that because right now there's not enough world players. Like if you look at the list, there's not enough world players.
We said this.
So the rule is
to 8, and US players. I heard it was like 16 to 8 for US players. International players.
Yeah.
So international players, you have Jokic, Luka, SGA, Wemby, right? That's 4. Denny, that's 5. and then Giannis is 6. Cat 7. That's it.
Cat
Cat is
technicality, yeah.
Cat is one of us technically, but
and then you heard what Donovan Mitchell said too, right?
yeah, because Donovan Mitchell, no, he's not gonna get on the American team. He just not. So he like,
but him,
I'll play on the world
and
team.
Donovan Mitchell last year played on Team World for.
They did, but also yeah. Now the crazy thing is, Adam Silver said that, and this is where I have the problem. To complete enough of the world team, he's going to pull players from a pool. So you're going to have players. You're going to have players who are not deserving, but they're international. They're not deserving of it all. Like, think about it. Think about all the years Trae Young didn't make the All-Star game because, and then you tell me you pick somebody out of the hat, international player that's averaging and doing way less than what they're required to do on the floor during the season. It's crazy.
This is the same issue that we've had last year as fans when they did the format with the 4 different teams, and they had like 1 year and second year guys playing on the same court as guys like Steph Curry and Braun and KD.
And LeBron for not one. I'm not playing against G Leaguers, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Yes, yeah. So
they had a Super G League team.
Super G League team.
That's like, I mean, like looking back at it, like you gotta see the NBA vision and want to shine some light on these guys. But also, it's like it's the All-Star game. If I'm paying to go see LeBron, Steph, Wemby, I don't want to see the G League dudes on the court. And these things are expensive. You feel me?
Yeah.
Especially if I'm sitting at home watching the game. I don't want to see that. No disrespect, but it's the All-Star game. It's the NBA All-Star game.
Yeah, it's a spectacle. I want to see all the stars and all this stuff. So, now I'm very interested to see how this unfolds because, like, you're gonna have cats like hold on, how did he get in and Devin Booker's not on an All-Star team, or like it doesn't make any sense, and they just should do away with all this East versus West. That's it. Just do that. That's it. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we'll see, man. But I'm not mad at LeBron not being a starter, although I don't think Steph is deserving more of than LeBron. Or Ant-Man or KD, if that makes sense. Like, I would have been fine with any of those other 4 guys or whatever versus, Steph Curry. But yeah, I mean those 3 guys, but yeah. So
yeah.
Ant-Man should have been starting over Steph. I don't care what anybody says. I know the Steph fans are gonna be mad that I said that, but I don't. Steph he hasn't had a better season than Ant-Man. I don't care what anybody says. It's crazy to me. So that's something small. Ant-Man's still gonna make it, but that's my only thing that happened with this. With the starters,
same.
Nothing really crazy. The real rage bait starts with the reserves.
Yep,
and that's the real rage bait. So we'll see.
Well, it's going to be interesting, but I think it's going to be interesting to see who gets voted on by the coaches and how the rosters will shape out. So 4 teams for. I wonder how they're going to divvy up the starters and the reserves on at least 4 teams. So we'll see. We'll see what Adam Silver cooked up, and see what wrinkles they put in for this All-Star.
I'm not gonna lie, he only did this because he's starting that Europe League, bro. That's the only thing. That's the only reason why he did this, man. There's no reason for you to.
Look, like I said, I'm not mad at the league throwing things at the wall just to see what works because last year was terrible.
The Mets just got Freddie Peralta from the fucking. Let's go! Sorry.
It's a basketball.
I watch baseball, man.
Now, congrats.
Yeah, we needed that.
I had a crazy 48 hours.
Facts. Got Robert Lewis Jr. You know what I'm saying? That was good. Got Bo. Bo. The Mets looking good. We looking good after that that Kyle Tucker debacle. So we looking good. Anyway.
Yo, Amani. All right.
Yo.
Just a quick side note.
What's up, bro?
Can you imagine? Because in baseball they do this. Can you imagine if the NBA put people on Klarna later? That's what they do in baseball.
Come on.
Actually,
Wait.
Yes.
They do that in MLB.
They do deferred payments. And that's what the LA Dodgers do.
Yeah,
so you mean to tell me I can pay LeBron $50 million, but divide the payment?
For the year, but you're getting $1 million this year, $40 million. We'll talk about that later. That's what they do, bro. Can you imagine if that was in the NBA?
They're financing like contracts, bro. It's crazy. Like it's wild.
I can imagine that in other sports. Like I can't. Like if the Lakers had access to that, that would be the scariest thing ever. Bro.
Yeah. The Lakers have access that they have every star. That's.
I always thought like just when that whole thought process of like Afterpay and Klarna, Affirm, all that stuff came out, like you're financing material, like when you finance something, you finance a house, you finance a car, but like then Afterpay and Klarna came out. And then now you're financing like an iPhone or a laptop or a PlayStation. Now we out here financing NBA players, bro.
Now look, I'm gonna break it down. Sidebar. This is Shohei Ohtani's contract from the Dodgers, right? Shohei Ohtani signed a 10-year, $700 million contract with the Dodgers, which is the largest in sports history. No, here's a note for his salary. He receives $2 million annually the first decade, and then the remaining $680 million paid out from 2034 to 2043, significantly reducing his annual luxury tax hit, allowing the Dodgers payroll flexibility, giving Ohtani a large tax advantage in California. It's the loophole, bro.
That's not crazy.
He's gonna be back in Japan getting that price.
Wait, he's gonna be working like
$2 million a year, and then from 2030 to 2045,
it's deferred. Yeah, and Amani, it's guaranteed.
It's all guaranteed
money. So he like, because I'll take the $2 million up front. That's fine. When I retire, I got over $600 million waiting for me.
That is
regardless. Crazy. He can retire right now and still be good because he's good off the endorsements.
We financing contracts, man.
I don't want that touching none of my sports.
What? Okay.
So think about this. Think about the Lakers signed Luka Doncic to a 10-year, $700 million contract. Yo, Luka, we're gonna give you $2 million on the first 5 years. You know how much cap space that opens up for the Lakers? Now we can call Giannis. How much you want?
You got to be careful when you're using them services because them shit start to pile up.
You be looking like,
yo, I be getting emails from Klarna. Your payment is due. I'm like, fuck.
No, you be looking at your bank statement like,
you look one day,
out of nowhere.
You look one day.
It'd be the most random time too. You be like, yo, what the? I thought I just paid these niggas.
Yo, yeah.
I need my break now.
Yeah. You look at what? Like, I look one day, yo, you got this much amount in your account. I'm like, I bet I'm chilling. Next day, yo, where my money go?
I'm not gonna lie. This is the last thing on this. I saw somebody on Twitter. He used Uber Eats. He did Klarna Uber Eats.
Klarna Uber Eats.
Diabolical. That's rock bottom.
So you
like,
go walk to the store
money right now. He's like, I don't got the money right now, but it was available. I don't want to pay all of it.
Yo, how do you finance Wendy's? That's crazy.
$4.82. He's up It's the meal.
Son, yo.
What's the point of
Yo, financing Dave's double is wild, bro.
Wow.
That's wild, son.
That's crazy. Yo,
That's crazy. But yeah.
yo, they
That's
got us
crazy.
caught up in his system, bro.
Yeah. So that's why like the MLB, like they be tight. Like, yo, the Dodgers is running Ponzi schemes, bro. Like, how they doing this? But this was a loophole in the CBA in the cap, so it's happening. But it's probably going to be a lockout soon because owners are complaining now. The Dodgers are wilding out.
Oh yeah.
You know, and low key, certain NBA owners want this type of system, but it's never going to happen. Too many small market teams are going to complain about it because the Knicks and the Lakers are going to get the most players.
Yeah,
you know. So, but yeah, it's pretty wild, man. Pretty wild stuff. But next, man. Speaking of, since we're talking about Steph Curry, you know, Golden State Warriors, as we know, Jimmy Butler tore his ACL, having season-ending injury, which will require surgery. I believe like a 9-month recovery. Big blow for the Warriors. They were, you know, they were kind of surging a little bit, but you know, now losing Jimmy Butler and the whole Kuminga situation and that whole trade value. And it's funny how Mike Dunleavy nuked his own asset, which is he was like to demand a trade. There must be a demand for you, and there isn't, which is wow. Well, you know, what do you guys think? Where do the Warriors go from here? Do you at this point just say let's just tank the season, try to get a high draft pick, or do you obviously you have to trade Kuminga? He requested a trade already. You made it known to the league that you don't want him in your locker room, but his value isn't what's there, and even more now, teams are gonna prey on this desperation because now they're gonna say, I don't have to give you nothing of value because Jimmy Butler is done for the year. So it's either you do something now for this, or you ride it out and then risk Steph getting disgruntled. So they're in a really, really tough situation, and I'm very curious how they proceed because on one hand, to me they don't have the necessary pieces to be a contender right now, and they don't have the pieces to trade to get one, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Then if you go the tanking route, then you run the risk of Steph getting frustrated, and he feels like the end of his career is being wasted, and the Warriors pretty much fumbled this whole situation because they obviously you don't foresee injuries, but you have to run the possibility of these things happening and having a plan A to your A. Like it's just you have to kind of think of those variables. Like, you knew you were trying to get a third star. Like everyone knew the one that they've been coveting Giannis for over the last 2 years. Behind the scenes, been trying to figure out how to
longer than that.
Yeah, trying to get him out of Milwaukee, right? But it seems as if that Giannis don't want to be in San Francisco.
So let me ask this question.
I guarantee you, if he wanted to be there, it would have happened though.
So let me ask this question before we get into what do they do? How did they go from here? Do you think them trading for Jimmy Butler last year was a bad move?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
They was in a worse spot last year.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it was a mistake. It's not a mistake. I think they target the wrong star. That makes sense. Like it's not a mistake because what Jimmy Butler brings during the playoffs is something that is Super Saiyan Jimmy. It's a different guy. But the problem is he oftentimes plays like he's Draymond. So like with Steph Curry, you need a guy that's going to be able to get his shot on his own and can, you know, apply some pressure on the defense consistently. Jimmy Butler doesn't do that consistently. And that's why they were going after Kevin Durant again, because they know Kevin Durant, when he plays in that system, regardless, him and Steph, he provides a level of pressure on the defense that frees Steph Curry.
I mean, hey, it was an option for the Warriors, but it wasn't an option for KD.
Yeah, facts.
So,
exactly. Yeah. So, I'm still torn. I don't know where they go from here. I mean, what are you going to get for Kuminga? What does that turn into? I don't know.
I think the biggest thing, like I'm really not sure which direction they go into, but I think if all of the different options, I think you have to prioritize Steph. You gotta do right by Steph. He's your best player, the best player in your franchise history, arguably. Was there for 4 championships. I think you got to do right by Steph. Trade him. Trade him to maximize his.
They're never gonna.
Hey, it sounds crazy to say, but like, hey, you looking at it as a situation where like he's gonna retire and not have another chance to compete. I mean, they thought they was doing something when they got Jimmy Butler, but let's call a spade a spade. That just wasn't enough. It's not enough. And then you got all of these guys are getting expensive. I felt like they should have traded Draymond a long time ago. Steve Kerr's approach to, I feel like he has like his vision is clouded when it comes to this team. The Jonathan Kuminga situation is a really bad situation right now. I believe you just got to trade him.
So if you're trading him, where are you trading him to? His preferred destination, or you doing it however you want it?
And what do you want in return?
Because if you're trading Steph Curry, you're completely resetting it, but you need a haul back.
Yeah.
It's hard to get a haul back to a 38-year-old.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
And if I'm trading Kuminga, it's not the preferred destination. It's the best option. Like I still have the leverage in this situation.
Here's the thing, Armani. Mike Dunleavy, which I think was dumb of him, he went out and talked to the media talking about, well, for you to demand a trade, you have to have a demand. That's what he said. And how you admit to everybody, nobody wants Kuminga. You just killed your leverage.
Yeah. And people forget, Kuminga's a free agent, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's a team option.
It's a team option.
It's a team option. That's what it is. It's a team option. Yeah. And what they're going to do, they're going to exercise the team. They're going to pick it up. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah. They just damaging that kid's career. I don't like that. And then also, go ahead.
And also, let's not forget Steve Kerr. He's in his last year of his contract.
Yep.
So we don't know if he wants to stay or that's another conundrum they got to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, you know what? If you really think about all the things that's going on with the Warriors right now, you know what? As hard as it's to say it, I know they're trying to help Steph maximize Steph's career, but I think they've been doing that for way too long. And it hasn't shown in the playoffs since the last 3-4 years. So I think it's time. I think
trade him to trade Steph.
Yeah, reset. I think he had to reset.
Out
of all the options, I think that's the best option.
It has to be the best option because
Steph is
and think about how the fan reaction will be.
Yeah,
listen.
It'll be worse than Dallas trading Luka the way they do.
You're saying, hey, but put yourself in their shoes, Armani and Eric.
I know where you're going with this. I know where you're going with this.
Would you trade Kobe?
As a fan, hell no.
That's what I'm saying.
As a fan, hell no.
You know how when we was tweaking when he wanted out of LA, we was like, oh, nah, this can't happen.
Eric, and you, I know it's not to the same level because Brunson hasn't been. They trade Brunson like next week out of nowhere. How you feeling?
You be tight. You be tight.
Like, yo, this is too much for us. We just go to hard reset. You go be like, what the?
But also,
and then they trade him for Ja. You be like,
yeah.
What?
Then Leon Rose. Then you know what? Then we gotta have a meeting with Leon Rose
because that's the level of asset, right? Like if we traded Kobe at that age, right? Like even though, all right, like it's Kobe, but we trade Kobe and we get back, you know, who was like a budding star in
Ben Gordon.
2012. Yeah, like Ben
I mean,
Gordon. So.
he was trying to go to Chicago Bulls, but they was
Yeah.
trying to put Luol Deng in that package. He was like, no, I want to play with Luol Deng.
Yeah, you know, like like think about this, somebody. Think about how the Grizzlies feel when they traded Pau Gasol for Kwame Brown. Think about that. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Like
that much, but like what, like fan base or
the
or
fan
like
base.
But then again, and then
it's not the same. It's not the
again
same.
in the next 2 years they rebuild around Marc Gasol and they started making the playoffs. So
It's
I'm
that's what I'm
just
saying.
saying, bro.
Like you
Of course, the Knicks will make the playoffs with Ja.
That's
But
talking
that's
hindsight,
it.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's talking hindsight. Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, even though we both think that Eric and we both think that Steph is the best option to trading him is the best option. It's no win-win.
No win-win.
You can't win in this
Like, now it's
situation.
like,
no matter what you do. If you trade Kuminga,
now.
right, you don't know what you're gonna get back. Right.
I'm trading Kuminga. I'm trading Draymond. I'm trading Jimmy. I'm trading everybody.
Because you know what? It's
Everybody.
not hard. They acting like it's hard to do. It's not hard.
If I'm another team, I don't want none of that. I don't want Jimmy. I don't want Draymond. I don't want that.
Listen, I gotta
Some
start
teams might
rebuilding.
take Jimmy.
I need
As
draft
the Brooklyn
picks.
Nets,
I need a
I will
restart.
take Jimmy. You just got to give me one of them 20-30 picks, maybe two of them.
yeah.
You know, you got to come. Give me them post Steph Curry picks. I'll take Jimmy. I'll take Kuminga. He got a team option. I'm declining that.
Yeah.
Only person that I would probably take is Kuminga, but everybody else, like,
I don't know, man.
I'm just saying.
What I look at it this way, from a contract standpoint, but also the picks that you get, sure. The player, no. If I'm trying to sell tickets, no.
Bro, all the Warriors need to do, I'm telling you, this is the simplest thing they could do, bro. You don't change for AD. You don't.
No, you don't do that.
No,
you don't do that.
no.
You don't do that.
Trade Jimmy Butler.
No one of them, they will do that.
Trade Jimmy Butler.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Jimmy Butler makes 16 M's, right?
Jimmy?
Yeah.
No, I think he's making more than that.
Trade Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy just signed a max.
Yeah.
Trade Jimmy Butler for MPJ and Clax. That fixes everything.
So
that makes the Warriors a contender.
Jimmy's on a 2-year. Listen,
just give me picks.
just give me picks. Jimmy's on a 2-year, $110 million contract. So about 54, 56
Yes.
a year.
That's just a lot.
That's a lot.
He's 37, coming back from a ACL.
He's 36 now. He's 36. Oh no, yeah, he's 36, and he'll be 37 next season. And then he's an unrestricted. Next season is his last year on the deal, though. So you have a $56 million expiring contract,
right? Which
you can make some moves on.
Yeah.
So I'll trade Jimmy. I'll trade everybody but Steph. I'm sorry. I'm not. Steph is the state. You cannot move him. You can't. That is no.
They go lose, bro. They go lose.
What?
You can't do that.
So much money, bro.
You can't do that, bro.
You know how many calls for refunds on the season tickets they gonna get?
It's gonna be disgusting. So you're gonna give Steph the opportunity to retire elsewhere? A retirement tour elsewhere? You're hell.
Eric, it's not like this is Oracle. This is not Oracle. They moved to San Francisco.
Yeah. They took the team away. Yep.
The only loyal fan base is the Steph stands.
Mm-hmm.
You can't lose. You lose that.
Where's Nico Harris when I need him?
Misunderstood, man.
I need defense. I need defense.
Yeah, and they got one of the worst defenses in the league. But you can't trade Steph. You just can't. Just from a business standpoint, nah. That commodity cannot leave this building whatsoever. I will go down with that shit.
Just moves like that. You as a franchise, I'm not gonna lie.
So it's like, so he's gonna stay there regardless, even if they can't compete for a championship.
No, they're gonna end up trading.
Like,
they're gonna end up trading.
How many years he has left on his contract?
Who?
Steph, yeah.
Steph, I think got 2 more years as well. Let me check right now.
So he'll be 40.
Once a team starts signing family members, they're in some deep shit.
What you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
You understand? They try to cater to Braun. All right, we draft you something. All right.
So look, Steph Curry is on a 1-year, $62 million contract. So
2027.
So the 2026, 2027. So next year is his last year on that deal.
Oh, he got leverage.
He'll that's what I'm saying. He'll be 38 years old at the end of that contract. So he has all the leverage in the world to be like, yo, if nothing don't change, I'm out of here. And Steph got way more than enough clout to block any trade that the Warriors are trying to do on the side. He has all that clout. Think about it. Even though his contract doesn't have a no trade clause, he has a no trade clause.
Yeah.
And also just on that note, like you be like, yo, you're not gonna listen to I need help. Like get me whatever. I'm not even gonna say the guys on my team. Yeah. I want whoever, Larry Markkinen. And you're not gonna get that guy? All right. Let's see. Y'all could hand me that extension. I'm not answering, bro. I will sign with Miami.
Yeah. Or he could be spiteful and say, I'm gonna play with LeBron.
Or he'll go back home to Charlotte.
The Lakers have over $56 million in cap space this offseason. You don't think Steph
will have cap space? The Clippers will have cap space. All them teams in them neighborhoods.
How about Charlotte? I mean, they're starting to like rise up.
He ain't going to Charlotte.
Nah,
you sure? All right.
It's nothing there for him. I mean, besides home.
Home.
I know, but they got a nice little nucleus.
I mean, it is funny. It is funny though. I don't know if y'all peeped this. It is funny. The Hornets retired his pop's jersey. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah. Does Del Curry really deserve a jersey to be retired with the Hornets?
Yeah, he's been there since they started.
He's a commentator.
I know, but it's just like it's that gesture.
That's the worst jersey to be retired.
Speaking of the Charlotte Hornets, yo, y'all see what I put in the chat earlier? Miles Bridges is their third scoring leader all time.
Please let's not talk about this because my all-time leader is Brook Lopez, bro. So
I know that makes sense though because Brook was with y'all for a minute though.
Brook Lopez though.
Come on.
Wait, hold on, wait. Think how
many players have put on.
Hold on. Wait, Brook Lopez is the number one scorer in Nets history.
Yes, yes, bro.
Yeah. That's why I was dying for KD to just if he was healthy, he would have.
Get out of here! Not Vince, not J. Honestly, not JK, but
Vince was
only 4 years, right?
4 years.
Darren Williams.
But Darren Williams only here for like 2.5, 3 years.
If the Nets built around KD properly, KD would still be the thing.
He would have eclipsed that. He would have eclipsed that easily, bro. Easily. Yeah. So
he was getting busy.
Not too much on the Hornets.
Yeah.
Because the Nets is worse.
But if like Steph has all the leverage, he could that ass be like, I'm just gonna play with LeBron in his final year. We're gonna retire together on the Lakers. Warriors will panic.
Division rival. Yo, bro.
Think about
everybody in that division will be able to sign Steph. Even the Suns will be able to sign Steph.
Yeah. So you can't be like, I'm gonna trade him. What? He's a free agent. He be like, I'm not signing with y'all. So y'all you can get on all your asses. So I'm not signing with y'all.
And then think about it. They will be like, yo, we just gonna trade you. Teams are gonna be like, we're not trading for stuff if he don't sign an extension.
Exactly. Yeah. He got all the leverage, bro. You can't move him. So I mean, so we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting. You got the trade deadline in about what?
That's crazy.
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks.
February 5th.
Oh, Sean Marks. I know you be listening, man. Please give us a breath of life. Trade MPJ out of here, man.
Honestly, I
know. I already know.
Yeah,
y'all seen an Instagram post? Somebody was like, "Yo, you got to stop winning us games," and he was like, "Oh, my fault."
I I'll say this, Josh. I think Sean Marks believes that he's a core piece for y'all rebuild.
That don't make sense.
Yeah. So
Guy with back issue, yo, bro, he be wearing something that stroke survivors wear.
Oh,
yeah. I know.
Is that a core piece? That's not a core piece to me. He also said in the summer, I don't know, I might be retiring in 2 years. Is that a core piece? Trade him to a win now team.
But here's the thing: win now teams are inquiring. It's just the Nets aren't intrigued yet. Let's just put it that way.
It's stupid. I know the game plan. He did it for Mikal. He did it for Cam. But MPJ, you got to trade before the deadline. You cannot do it in the summer. It makes no sense to do it in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The reason why I say you don't know who else they're looking at in the draft, right? Like they're looking at the top picks in the draft, but then when you look, you find those middle of the pack guys. You trade MPJ on draft night, you have rights to this said drafted player, that they really coveted. That was in the top, whatever. Top
MPJ
10
don't
or
move
something.
me. MPJ don't move me. MPJ only moves me if I got that guy on my team.
True, but sometimes you have to get the guy before you get the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's not even the guy. That's what I'm trying to sell high.
So you don't think MPJ could be a number 2 on the championship team?
I don't think so.
The number 1 has to be like him.
Like,
so like a number 1 has to be like KD type, LeBron,
like Giannis.
Like we talking like Braun, like the primus of Braun, like
2009 Braun, 2012 Braun.
Or 2018
Braun. Yeah.
Like
Out of this world.
With Jokic, I guess, cool. Like, but that's on. I don't know, man. That's
I don't know what to tell you, Josh. I
understand.
I have a good feeling. I have a good feeling he's going to be kept.
I know he is. It's just the stupidest mindset ever.
Yeah.
Damn.
But moving down to the borough of Manhattan. Well, moving up, I should say. My geography's all messed up. The Knicks. Knicks been having a wild January, man. The whole fan base is turning on each other.
Shout out. I'll be in these spaces.
Infiltrated. Even though last time I checked, I'm not sure if the game is over, but they were smoking the Nets by 50.
Yeah, they won by like 55.
On my 50, they had to get that W because their previous games been looking really, really, really bad. So, what's going on with the Knicks? Eric, take it away, bro.
They can't play defense. That's the problem.
Didn't we say the two?
Don't get John started, son. Don't get John started.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Josh, check my memory if it serves me correctly. Yourself, Armani, we all witnessed somebody say Wingstop, that the Knicks have the best wing defenders in the league. And did you know that the Knicks throughout the last month have been the 3rd worst defensive team in the NBA? You know who the other 2 are? Utah and Washington. 2 teams who are far and below in their respective conferences.
They tanking.
And those teams are tanking. And the Knicks, who are supposed to be a championship contender in the East, have the 3rd worst defense in the league with 2 elite defenders on their team in their starting 5. Plus, you have Josh Hart and Miles McBride. I thought this team was going to be a defensive juggernaut. That's what we were told. That's why the 5 picks were justified.
Mitchell Robinson,
the glass cleaner badge. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were told that the Knicks had it all.
So over there crashing out, bro.
And the East was theirs for the taking. But no, it appears as if the players don't know their roles. The offense is still, it's January. You still figuring out the offense. Your defense is, we did say you can't have two stars who historically cannot play defense. As a Laker fan, we are experiencing that now. So,
yep.
I thought like, oh, maybe because Eric made me a believer. I was a New York Tim wearing, orange and blue sky loving believer.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
You know what I'm saying?
There's
nothing you can't do. I thought the wing stop was going to mitigate the glaring issues that the New York Knicks were facing. And lo and behold, did you know the coach prior to the one that's in the seat right now actually had a top 5, top 10 ranked defense, but he's the scapegoat. I don't know what's going on. Eric, you tell me what's going on.
Well, Eric goes, I just want to say.
Oh, wait, we got another. Go ahead, Josh.
To any fan base that when a fan base warns you about a player, it's not because they're salty. It's because we saw something. We saw an important flaw. And when I warned Eric about Mikal Bridges' tendencies, all I was met with was, man, you just jealous he wanted to be here and not over there. This is Villanova. This the Nova Knicks. It's different now. He's not the number 1. He's the number 3. I'm like, okay, man. I'm just telling you, he did some host shit. You know what I'm saying? And now that's what the Knicks fan base is complaining about after every game. They're complaining we gave up 6 picks.
Yeah.
So,
all right, what's going on, man? What's going on? Talk to us. Is this something or nothing?
Oh, it's something. It's something. You can't sugarcoat this. No. Listen.
Or I mean, like you said, it's the dog days of the NBA season. You know what I mean? Like,
but still, it's like if you getting blown up by the Kings, getting blown up by the Mavericks at home,
down by the Max Christie,
you getting blown out at Detroit. You just show no effort on defense, and it's like you can't shoot threes. It's like, yo, like what's really going on? And the 2-man game between Brunson and Towns has been non-existent. And also, if you really go back to when Julius Randle was here, the 2-man game between Brunson and Randle was non-existent. So, I'm gonna have to put the task on the captains. Like, hey, you're the leader of this squad, so was really good. So had a team meeting today or earlier today. Had another team meeting yesterday. Two team meetings.
So that means the first meeting, nothing registered. That's what happened. They probably had shoot around today, and was like Brunson was like, "What WTF?" So no one retained anything that I spoke about. So let's have another meeting today. How many touch bases one should have to understand the concept of what needs to happen? That means that is a functional problem. That means somebody's getting tuned out. That's what that means.
Wait, before you continue, sidebar. I think it was a couple of seasons ago when the Chicago Bulls, they started the season and they had a team meeting like immediately or something.
Yeah, it was after like the first 2 games. It was something crazy like that. Yo, they knew they was asked off the jump.
Yeah, 1 team meeting. I mean, even though things didn't change, but 2 team meetings in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
That's kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah, so they need to straighten up ASAP. So because listen, can't be
struggling.
it's like it should be no reason for you to have be going through the street like that. Like it makes no sense. It really makes no sense. And call Anthony Towns.
I got a question about Cat before you start your subject.
Yeah.
Cat. Simple question. Did the Timberwolves win the trade?
Yeah.
Did the Nets win the trade?
That's still out on the forefront. That's still out on the forefront. I'm not ready to grade that yet.
Wow.
But in terms of right now, what's happening is like, yo, Towns, you've been so inconsistent, my man. Like,
They talking about trading him.
Yeah. So
they got to figure this him to other teams. Teams are not calling for him.
Yeah, they're not calling for Cat. They're like,
yeah.
They're like, yo. They're like, if I gave you Cat, what you think I could get for him? That's what they doing.
So they got to figure this out. This is their roster. They really can't move anyone except for getting.
And y'all are hard capped at the first apron. So
yeah, so they really can't make any big moves. So so this is the roster for the season. So they got to figure this out. Mike Brown's got to figure some stuff out. Brunson, Towns, everybody got to figure this out because teams are noticing their defensive lapses and defensive efficiencies, and they're literally jumping on every game in the first quarter. So they can't defend the three, they can't defend the paint, they they're shooting at 30% from three every single game, and they're allowing 30 points every first quarter every game. So they gotta fix this ASAP, man. I know they won tonight, but still, they gotta fix it up ASAP.
And who you guys played the Sixers on? What's today? Saturday. Yes.
And the Sixers beat them twice at the Garden.
Yeah.
So,
Cat has an issue guarding the defense.
Yeah. Yeah, he's slow-footed. He's too big to be slow-footed. But he's been like that for the last 10 years.
That's a team that I got my eye on for the trade deadline. There's no time like the present. Like there's an opportunity. The East is still open, right? Like, yes, there's a lingering storm with Tatum possibly coming back, but you need to get out in front of it because Detroit can make one sip. If Detroit gets Michael Porter Jr., they're coming out of the East. Like, it's if you're gonna make a move that's meaningful, you got to do it now. And there's no waiting for the perfect opportunity. Like, I've seen Leon Rose kind of does that. Like, he waits for the perfect opportunity to make a trade versus let's just upgrade now. So I don't know. It's interesting, very intriguing about what the Knicks are going to do. Obviously, I know for a fact they're shopping Yabusele. I don't know what you're going to get for him. He hasn't had a good season thus far. If that's the only asset you're shopping, I don't expect
you to get traded for a two-way player. Because I don't know what Yabusele gets you on the market at all, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're shopping for. So,
I really like that signing for y'all coming.
Yeah, I did too. I thought he was gonna be a fan favorite. He plays hard with reckless abandonment.
But I think
you kind of need that energy.
I think the role that he's in with the Knicks was different than we was with the Sixers because he hasn't been consistent in his minutes, and he hasn't gotten a chance of getting any minutes. So I don't know.
What is Mike Brown's philosophy? Isn't he a defensive coach?
Yeah, he was, and then he shifted when he was an assistant with the Warriors.
That's crazy.
That's the problem. I think he's trying.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he tried to emulate the Warriors' offense onto the Knicks. It's like and this is why they're struggling right now. It's like the system that you're running is not conducive to like their strengths.
And you go from Golden State to Sacramento, and now you're playing up tempo. Yeah. Brunson is not a guy that's up tempo. He is. I'm gonna get to my spot. Boom, boom, boom. Tween. Bump. Step back.
Downhill.
Fade away.
Mid-range.
Yeah, going downhill. Like Brunson is a ball stopper. He's
not De'Aaron Fox. He's not Malik Monk. They not Keegan Murray, Harrison Barnes in the corner. Nah.
So I don't know, man. we have to pull this episode back. But I said Mike Brown. The problem with hiring Mike Brown is because the Knicks were in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. So guess what? Anything less than that is a failure.
Mm-hmm.
Is a failure because you fired Tom Thibodeau and then hired this guy. And mind you, Mike Brown wasn't your first choice. We know that. So I don't know. Man. We'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen.
But they got to fix it. No. They got to figure this out.
Yeah, they got to fix it.
At least it's January, not April. So that's the silver lining about all this. But we'll see.
A lot in 2 weeks.
We'll see.
Yeah,
because if they lose in the first round, heads is gonna roll.
Ooh. Yo, invite me to that Spaces when that happens.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be hell.
Before we end it,
milestones.
Yes. We have a couple milestones in the NBA that passed this week. Armani, take it away.
Yes. So this past week, Kevin Durant has recently passed Dirk Nowitzki to move into 6th place on the NBA's all-time leading scoring list, achieving the milestone with free throws during the game against the New Orleans Pelicans on January 19th on MLK Day. Huge accomplishment for Kevin Durant. 31,560. Well, yeah, 31,000. Just insane. Couple things I thought about when he achieved that milestone. He could have been higher, right? He had that Achilles injury. He had he had a injury, a significant injury when he was with Oklahoma. Yeah. I believe the year after his MVP season. So, you take those and he plays, man, KD could be like top 3. One of the best scorers this game, if not the best scorer this game has ever seen. And then also, KD has never scored 60 in his career. The greatest scorer has never scored 60 in his career.
Which is crazy.
Kind of a wild stat.
Yeah.
Really wild stat. But yeah, congratulations to Kevin Durant for that. It's good to see, somebody still out here doing it, still getting buckets. Moving on, Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson moved to 4th all-time leader for 3-pointers. Just another one. Just shows you how the game has evolved. We got, I think the top 4, right? No, besides Reggie. You got Curry number 1, James Harden number 2, Dame is 3.
Yeah.
And Klay is 4th. So guys who are still currently active.
And Dame is missing a whole year. So next year he'll be back.
Yeah. So that is also a great accomplishment. Definitely shows you the way the game is transitioned to 3. So, and then last but not least, well, this one happened a couple weeks ago, but we want to shed some light on it. Russell Westbrook is the all-time leading for points for guards or point guards.
He all-time leader in scoring for point guards.
Scoring for point guards. And man, that is crazy. You look at, even though the point guard job is to facilitate and set the table for the rest of the team, Russ was out here averaging triple doubles for 4 seasons and a scoring monster. So
shout out to Russ.
Congratulations for Russ. I seen the stat. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. But Russell Westbrook currently with the Sacramento Kings.
He leads the team, I think, in rebounding.
Yep.
Assists.
I have it here. Russell Westbrook is leading the team in rebounds, assists, 3-pointers, and is second in scoring on the Kings. So that says a couple things. The Kings are straight ass. Straight ass. But also, Russ didn't have a team this summer.
Yeah.
Sounded like September?
Yeah, like right before,
right before camp, I think he saw.
Yeah, right before. So, I mean, that shows, and that's a whole other topic we can get into, but NBA, they trying to phase out their vets. But you got to keep guys like this around, I seen there was a game, I think they played the Wizards, and there was a lot of Wizard players that just embraced them, because Russ is that guy, But yeah, man, huge shout out to Russ, man. It's just a great career. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get a ring, but like just
We don't know yet.
what you
And
mean?
over till it's, I mean, like he could be on another team next year. Be on another team next year. You never know.
Yeah. So shout out to the vets, keep them around. Yeah.
I would say this as we begin to log off. Don't NBA fans don't take this for granted. The longevity that we're seeing.
We've never seen this before.
We've seen LeBron, KD, Steph, DeRozan, Westbrook, Harden. Like these guys are playing. Well, LeBron already eclipsed 20, but these other guys are getting close to 20.
Yep, and they're still on teams.
And they're still playing on a high level.
Yeah,
so playing at a high level.
Don't take this for granted because this is not. You don't see this regularly. Like this doesn't happen in sports. Usually, you see the Patrick Ewing in the Sonics jersey, or the Vince Carter in the Kings jersey, or like
AG with the Nets.
That's usually, but these guys.
Paul Pierce on the Wizards.
Yeah,
that's bad work.
But even though these guys are in different jerseys, like KD and Bron,
and I hate to say it, Carmelo Anthony with the Lakers,
still good. They're still good, So
Hakeem Olajuwon going with the Rocket with the Toronto Raptors.
AI with the Grizzlies.
Yo, nasty work, son.
Yo,
nasty work.
Raptors.
Hakeem with the Raptors was crazy, bro. Dennis Rodman with the Lakers was nasty.
Hey. Remember that team. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Tracy McGrady with the Spurs. Oh,
disgusting. Penny Hardaway with the Knicks.
The Hawks.
Jordan with the Wizards.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't take this for
granted. With every team.
Are we?
Celtics, Cavs.
This is some legendary stuff that we're seeing. So,
yeah.
Shout out to those guys, man, for owning their craft.
Yeah. But again, guys, thank you for joining us on this.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe.
Follow us on everything.
And, trade deadline's coming up, so it's relatively quiet, but I think it might get wild. So we'll see what happens in the next few days, few weeks. And yeah. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and like always, watch some damn basketball.
College and pros.